Money, money, money. It's so funny in a rich man's world.
The cost of football. 2024.
Fucking dire. We are in dire straits with football. It's absolute bullshit. We are not just talking about the cost of players because, quite frankly, I don't really give a shit about the cost of players. Don't know if you do.
No, I do not.
The cost of players is everyone else's issue. And when I say everyone else's, I mean the chairman. I don't care how much footballers get paid. I don't care how much footballers get sold for, because that's not real money. It's not my money. What is my money though is ticket prices and kit prices. Football prices. Have you bought a football recently?
No, I have not.
I bought a football a couple of weeks ago, just for five-a-side, and I didn't want to look. I didn't want to go out and buy a Sondico. Would you want to buy a Sondico?
I don't think anyone's ever wanted to buy Sondico.
Sondico is there. Look, number one, if you get leathered with a Sondico in the thigh, you've lost a leg. It's not coming back. So I bought a Nike football, and it wasn't one of the what you call it? It wasn't one of the match footballs. It was one. I think they call it Academy Nike. It's like their base range. £18 for a football. One football was £18. And I've played with this football. It's not very good. You don't get any movement from it. One of my mates also bought a Puma ball from about 5 years ago. He had this Puma ball before. He didn't go back in time with a fucking DeLorean and buy a Puma ball. He already had it. He didn't have to go back. Far more movement on that Puma ball. You can whip it. You can get some shape on it. The Nike ball you can't.
Well, you say that, but there's of course a limit to the amount of movement you want in a football.
Yeah, it's not the...
So take us back to 2000 and what? 2006. Well, the fact that you knew what I was saying speaks volumes, almost as much as a vuvuzela.
Let's not talk about vuvuzelas. No, of course you don't want too much movement on it, but if you shape it, you're trying to bend it in the top corner and the ball just goes straight. What's the point? What's the point in playing? Fucking useless. Anyway, £18 for the base range football. Which there'll be some people out there going, oh, it's only £18. £18 is £18. Like, some people have to work 2 hours to get that sort of money to buy one football. And now, the kit prices. So, when's the last time you bought a Liverpool shirt?
I don't know if I've ever bought my own Liverpool shirt, if I'm honest. I know that I used to have them as a kid, but as an adult, I don't think I've ever bought one.
We used to get them every season as a kid, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I always had a Liverpool kit, red and yellow. I remember having the yellow one.
2006.
I had multiple yellow ones. The 2006 one. Also the Adidas one that was yellow with the red stripes.
That was 2006.
What was the yellow one that was
2000
with the black?
With the black, an Adidas one?
No, Reebok.
That was
that the 2005 one?
Yeah.
When it had the hexagons.
Yeah.
I like
that was quite a nice one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one was nice.
Yeah. So this is a two for it. So we used to get kits every year, at least one. Sometimes we got two. But back then, you didn't need to buy two kits every season, did you?
No, famously not.
So with the Liverpool 2004-2005, that home kit that we won the Champions League in, that was our home kit for the next season as well. So we won the FA Cup in that as well. Now, kits change every single year. They've got at least 3 kits coming out. Third kits were not really a thing when we were growing up. But they have 3 kits coming out every year now. And they're just excessively priced. They're so expensive now. If you want a match version of the shirt that the player's going to wear, adult version is at least £90. At least 90 quid. I don't know how much a child version is, but let's knock off what? Even if we knock off 25%, what does that bring it down to? Like something like 65, 70 quid for a kid's shirt?
Silly, isn't it? It's silly.
And it's especially silly when, like, you've got, say, like our family of 5, if you want to buy 3 kids a shirt and they're 75 quid each, it's not affordable for most people. So what this has pushed a lot of people to do is start buying fake kits.
Understandably.
Because they're more affordable. You can see the quality difference in a fake kit, but it's not that dissimilar to the cheap version that they're putting out from branded kits, but for a fraction of the price. My issue is when football clubs are telling their fans that they're going to ban them from stadiums if they wear a fake kit.
I've not heard this.
It's quite recent. They've kind of said that this could happen.
That's outrageous.
They're saying they will kick you out of the stadium, and you could face a ban.
That is piss poor.
It is piss poor, and it's just in really bad taste, really, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going to charge you a fortune for a kit. We're going to charge you a fortune for entry. And if you don't show up in the right attire, we'll kick you out and ban you.
It's elitism. They're putting a poor tax on football. And if we're completely honest, football is a working class game.
You don't even have to be honest about that, do you? That's just a fact. It's a working man's game.
It really. So football. What do you need to play football? You need players, and you need a football. That's it. How many times have we gone to a field, put a couple of jumpers down, and started kicking a ball about?
Yeah.
It's all you need. So when you then telling people that absolutely adore their football club, but just can't afford to buy the attire that the football club are selling, when you're telling them you're not good enough to come and support us live, where does this leave us as football fans? I think it's a really sad state that we're in, and instead of banning fans for wearing fake kits, why aren't we just making kits more affordable? These football clubs have so much money. We're talking about Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is looking like he's going to Saudi Arabia for 40 odd million.
And we'll skip over 40 million as if it's a small number.
Why is this money not being given back to fans? Why is there not? Why are football tickets so much? You can't go to Liverpool for less than 60 quid. You just can't. We're Liverpool fans, so we're talking about Liverpool. You can't go for less than 60 quid. And people will say, oh, well, it's all about money now. Yes, but it doesn't have to be, does it? It doesn't have to be. Money is taking the passion out of football. It's turning football into a business, which, of course, football is a business. But there's a big difference between when you run a business as a business person and when you run a business passionately. I feel like the passion has gone out from the owners of the clubs.
The Super League sort of showed that, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. And sort of like gone are the days where you could have someone like Elton John. I mean, I know there's Ed Sheeran currently with Ipswich. He's part owner of Ipswich. But how long can he keep that up for before the money runs out?
Well, he's not going to want to invest 40 million in a player, is he?
And
why should he?
Exactly, why should he? He's got his boyhood club to the Premier League. That's fantastic. Are they going to stay there? I don't think so. It'd be a nice story if they did, but I don't think they do. Elton John taking over Watford. Again, couldn't sustain it because the money runs out. The only people that can sustain a football club are rich people that are good business people. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying you lose the passion of the game when it's run as a business. When it's just about the money, the passion leaves. And I think as football fans, we talk about money a lot, but we need to talk about the passion that's in the game as well. We want players to be passionate. I can't stand, do you know what I really can't stand in football? I can't stand dog shit interviews.
Yeah, you want the Newcastle. I'd love it. I'd love it if we beat them.
I would love it if we beat them. Kevin Key, you want the passion in the game, and we're just not getting that. We're getting players covering their mouth with their hands when they're talking on the pitch. They give their default answer in the interview saying, yeah, we played well, they played well, we're going till the end, it's never over till it's over. I don't give a fuck. Go out there and say, I fucking hate them, and I would love it if we beat them. That's what we want to hear. Get the passion back in the game. Stop overcharging fans for kits. Stop prosecuting people because there's a poverty disparity between who you want in the stadiums and who is actually the real fans, and start making the game good again, please. We just need we need just some good football.
Yeah. And also show the people that run onto the pitch. So it's a minor detail, but I don't think there's a single human on this earth that would say, oh no, I wish I didn't see that person run on the pitch.
Yeah, I agree. They're getting a stadium ban anyway, just show them.
Yeah.
Give them their 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, what's going on there? Who thought no?
Especially if they start getting their kit off.
Yeah. Grow up. Show us the CHEBS.